what is truly necessary for this country is to remember Dharma. What we are going through today is Dharma Glami, which is why we are all suffering in many ways. As a country, we are suffering. As an individual, we are suffering. Culture is one thing, moral values are one thing, Dharma is not. How to define Dharma? Appropriateness of an action or thought, but based on righteousness under all circumstances, whether it's convenient, easy, or difficult, sticking to the appropriateness of behavior, outlook on life. So, an ideology emanates, it originates from the character of Sri Ram. If you examine Sri Rama's life, don't bother about whether it's Sri Mahavishnu or not. Take him as a human being, which is the message of Valmiki. Valmiki does not describe him as Mahavishnu, but describe his personality totally. It's for us to see Sri Mahavishnu in Rama, not for Valmiki, nor for the Sri Rama to mention about it. Because the condition is Ravana has to be destroyed only by a human being. If there is a human being who thinks that he is Vishnu, he is not a human being. Or if he remembers that he is Mahavishnu, he is not a human being. A human being must be totally innocent, pure, righteous, devoted only to the Dharma. His parakram, his valor is inherent in him. He is Vishnu, there is no limit to his power. He can destroy the entire world. That power is inherent in him, but he thinks it is natural to him. Because I am Vishnu, I am so. That is not the idea he has. So, he exhibits such kind of a transparency and innocence in his behavior that, as our Ramkrishna has mentioned, when Sita was stolen, she suddenly disappeared within a few minutes. And he goes in search of her like any other mortal, asking, crying, weeping, showing all distress, like as though he is helpless. Even the 5 elements and the trees and the inanimate objects have been addressed by him for guidance. So that was the sacrifice of his self-conscious awareness of being a Mahavishnu. We cannot deliberately forget anything. He has done it. That is the speciality of Mahavishnu. It's a very great thing. Not only that, in today's conditions of our country where we have drifted away from all kinds of dharma, righteousness, pure materialism is guiding our actions and lifestyle, top to bottom. We need to be reminded about the greatness of dharma, the ideology of dharma in the personality of Sri Rama. So this is a noble task he has taken up. As a son to his father, he was ideal. As a husband to his wife, he was ideal. As a ruler of his people, he was ideal. So even on the battlefield, his ideal views on dharma did not desert him when he was fighting Ravana. His idea was not to somehow destroy Ravana, but righteously so. Kill him in a noble, righteous battle, but not somehow to destroy him, which means he did not nurture any hatred towards Ravana. And why was he so distressed when Sita was disappeared? She was lost, not known whether she died anywhere or she was abducted by some Rakshasa or what happens. He does not even try to guess what could have happened to her. He keeps his innocence transparently very much intact. So, the ideal totality of Sri Rama has no parallel in the history of human being or in the history of any avatar for that matter. He is only equal to himself. That's what I would say.